I think the stream is back. I think it might have dropped connection for a second. I apologize for that. I just saw something, guys. The shotgun receiver. I've got a good quality one right here. So I go here to shotgun, go to assemble. I can replace this receiver. This is a 506. It's better than the 432. Okay, now assemble it. There. Here's another thing I'm wondering about blunderbusses. I wonder if I should just make a blunderbuss after blunderbuss to raise the skill. Let me look and see what blunderbusses require. Recipes. Blunderbuss. Short iron pipe, forged iron wood, and spring. Should I just make blunderbusses like it's going out of style to raise my skill up? That's something to consider, because springs I can get plenty of from tearing apart cars. Hmm. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to decide here. I just want to do what's right. Yeah, my leg is splinted. Did it break? Did it re-break? No, it's splinted right now. It's, Oh, I splinted it. Why is it broken again? What the hell? I have no idea why it's broken again. Oh, that's a bummer. Maybe my splint wore off or something. I have no idea. But let me make one right now. Thank you for noticing that. That's weird. I thought I splinted it. You know what I did? I must have forgot to splint it to begin with then. I somehow broke it again or something. That's great. Now we gotta go slow still. But at least we're getting a lot of crafting done. Gotta see it is good somehow. So we got springs here. Got forged iron over in the other place. We got forged iron here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make a whole bunch of shotgun shells, see if that raised my skill up, and make a whole bunch of blunderbuss ammo too. Maybe that'll be an effective way to get my skill up on that. Okay. Oh great, I'm going to need to have one spot open for wood frames so I can get into the other house. I forgot something. So, one thing I'm going to drop off. I'll drop off that. There. Okay. All good now. Making ammo, raise gunsmithing, okay. Well, we are going to make a ridiculous amount of ammo, my friend. Let's see here. We need to go right there. Well, I'm going to drink a alcohol. So I feel like a real Gumby for not splinting it before. I thought I splinted it before. I'm glad I saved up all that paper while we ran around. Let's take what lead we have. I do have 52 of it. And then I've got the, whatever's over in the other house. In the Steam profile? Oh, is it listed? Let's see. I'm bringing up my profile. Wish listed. I have 600 things in my wish list, man. Yeah. Is my profile listed publicly? You should be able to see it, Sergeant Dushot. Can you look again and see if it comes up? Let me see if it says anything about friends. Let me see if I can find my profile. I'm looking at my friends list, see if it changes. Found it, okay. Lots of times, even if I'm moderately interested in something, I'll put it on my wish list. Lots of times I'll put something on my wish list just to remind myself to keep an eye on it in case it goes on sale. Oh, by the way, I finally got my code, my free code for Fallout, or not Fallout, my free code for Just Cause 3. Fired it up late last night, and it works. The controls, it's pretty, but I don't like the controls as much as in Fallout 2, but I haven't gotten used to it yet. So if you guys want to see some of that, I can fire that up in a bit too. Just Cause 3. The wingsuit is pretty cool. But I also feel like they rushed the game, at least the PC version. And the controls, at least on the Xbox 360 controller, feel real muddy. But I tell you, I'm very glad I purchased that wireless Xbox 360 controller. And you know how I was worried I couldn't get it to work? See, I've never owned an Xbox 360 before. I've just had the USB Xbox 360 controller. I didn't know that after you had to press a little tiny button on the top of the controller. I just thought you had to press the big round Xbox symbol and then the thingy that plugs into the USB port with the green light. So I did those, and I didn't know about the little tiny button. After you press that little tiny button, then it synced up real easily. And the cool thing about it is now when I want to use the thing, all I got to do to get it to immediately resync is just press the Xbox button. I love it. Well, I have Elite Dangerous already, but I don't have the expansion. It was on sale over the thing. Horizons, I think, is just the DLC. But let me check the Elite Dangerous page. So Elite Dangerous is $29.99. When I purchased Elite Dangerous, it was, I think, $49 or $59. But Horizons is the expansion, and I don't know if it comes with Elite Dangerous. But it's 25% off for $44.99. Hey, Superman. I don't know if you buy Horizons. Okay, here you go. Check it out. If you scroll down, about this game, Elite Dangerous Horizons is a standalone game and does not require Elite Dangerous Season 1 to play. If Steam detects you already have Season 1 in your library, then a discount of 25% will be applied. Elite Dangerous Horizons is the second season of content for Elite Dangerous. It starts with planetary landings, an unprecedented, vast new experience that lets you journey seamlessly from space to any point on the surfaces of accurately simulated planets and moons throughout Elite Dangerous multiplayer cutthroat full-scale recreation. So it's the first-person shooter version of Elite Dangerous, I think. I believe that it should be a lot cheaper for people that supported Elite Dangerous. Because a lot of people, when they bought Elite Dangerous, they thought that Elite Dangerous was kind of not much content, you know? And I feel like they should give people a way bigger discount, 25% off. And you know what? I think it's hurt them. If you look at the ratings, it's only mostly positive for Elite Dangerous Horizons. And if you look at Elite Dangerous, the rating for Elite Dangerous itself, it's got a really low rating, and a lot of people are upset with it. Elite Dangerous is only 66% positive, and a lot of people will go ahead and tell you there's not much content to it. You know? Do you have Star Citizen yet, Sergeant Dushot? Have you supported Star Citizen? I do not know if Star Citizen is going to be the cat's meow when it comes out, but I went ahead and I supported Star Citizen early on. I think it cost me $35, and all I got was just like a basic ship. And I'm still excited about that game when it comes out, especially now that I've got the new rig. And I will be playing more Elite Dangerous eventually. I'll tell you, I'm on a serious 7 Days to Die kick, though. By the way, look at how fast my leg healed up that time. Because because I splinted it. For some reason, I thought I splinted it before, and I didn't. Okay, let's hop on into the house and make copious quantities of shotgun shells, because we want to get our guns up. I'm going to have to put the lead into the thing and make buckshot. And the other game that I want to play again soon, especially against you guys when you want, is I have to install it the Rocket League, because I can't wait to try it on the wireless controller too. Now I'm going into my forge here. Okay, let's put some wood here, I guess. Free up some space. Okay, we'll put some stuff in here. Plant fibers, springs, gravel, cement. Actually, I need to take that gravel and cement and combine them. I'll do that in a bit. Set the wood in here for now. I got a bunch of paper. I know I have the paper here somewhere. Or is it 23 books of paper? And this. So go to recipes, paper, and craft it. Oh yes. Look at that. I got plenty of paper now. I'm wondering what would give me better skill gains. Should I make a ridiculous amount of blunderbuss ammo for skill gains, or should I make shotgun shells? That's the hard part to decide. Because I would immediately be better with a shotgun once I go ahead and get a shotgun stock. Let me look in any of these boxes and see if I got a stock. Yeah, I got a shotgun stock right there, and it's a 508. Then I got a 600 barrel. So let's go ahead and play around with this shotgun stock real quick. Shotgun, assemble. The barrel's popping on. And the stock is popping on. And close. See, I got a 529 shotgun. Let's make yeah. We're going to use a shotgun. I can always go back to the blunderbuss later. I'm excited about the shotgun now. Especially since I got some really sweet parts for it. Here's a 582 receiver. 506 receiver, so, yep. And if I got a flashlight, we'll add that on there too. Yeah, I'm geeked out about this now. Here's a light, flashlight, 600 flashlight. Symbol again. Yeah, rockin'. My voice is cutting in and out? Hopefully it's not cutting in and out, because I've got the... It might be because I sometimes turn my head to the left for the laptop. I've got the microphone, like, right in front of my face, practically. Well, it's not in front of my face, it's like, it's like... Okay, we got a zombie outside. I don't know how many. I'm gonna go take a look and see how many zombies we got. Well, while we're here, let's kill the deer. How did I miss? Why am I missing? Was it hitting a plant or something instead? There it goes. That was weird. I thought I hit it both times. Fire axe. Oh, by the way, one thing I do want to say about Elite Dangerous. Now, I sound like I'm super negative about it, and I'm kind of upset because I paid so much. But here's something about Elite Dangerous. It does feel pretty darn cool when you're flying around and docking in Elite Dangerous. Oh, have I made a spot where I can run around on the roof? Yeah, I'll show you how. Yeah, well, let me get the zombie. Oh, he's on the ground here. There's some brass. Yeah, I'll grab it. I'll drop the bones. Yeah, I have a way to get to the roof. Let me go ahead and get my frames. Right here. I just got like a little corner deal. Like this. So yeah, I can easily get to the roof when I want to. And I keep meaning to put more torches across. I want to fish it. It's overly lit up. I know. I put the torches up. It's silly. But yeah, I can get on up here. This has been a nice little house. It's lasted some pretty serious zombie attacks. But it's not like my main base by any way, shape, or form. Let me tell you a game that I like to recommend to just about everybody. Especially if you play the old Star Control. And I want you to pick this up when it's on sale. Space Pirates and Zombies. And I have streamed a little bit of that, and I'll show that to you guys some more. It doesn't have super advanced graphics, but it is totally fun because you get to control like a little miniature space fleet and pick which ship you want to be in and design your ships. And you go around the galaxy and you start like really, really weak. And then by the end of the game, you've got these big, massive ships with cool stuff, and you can send fighters and all kinds of stuff. But it's at the same time, it's like old school, like almost like Star Control. In fact, I think it's almost like it's almost like a love letter to Star Control lovers. You know, it's like the devs must have really liked Star Control. And the cool thing is the devs for Space Pirates and Zombies are developing Spaz too, and I can't wait for that, man. I want to be a beta tester. I want to be a tester. I need to contact them and beg them to let me be a tester. Yes, went over a bunch more of the map. We were over here. We ran around here a little bit, came over this way. Yep. I need to get into my shotgun shells, yeah. I'm pretty excited about my 548 shotgun, by the way. Hunting rifle stock. Let me go over this real quick, see if I have any other shotgun parts that are really good. They had the 600 thing. I only have one repair kit, but I can make more really easily. I've got 11 of them there, so good. We need to get the lead into the forge, and we need to start making the stuff. Okay. And buckshot. I love that sound. And it's still absorbing it. So we can go ahead and do recipes. Shotgun shell. Okay, we're starting on those. Well, this gets my skill up. Either way, I get to play with the shotgun. That makes me happy. Almost a little happy. Have you ever played? It was an old Microsoft game. Freelancer. Freelancer is really good, and the community that kind of play Freelancer and stuff, they were able to get the code and there's like a public domain freelancer now, and I need to get back into that. And it's kind of like playing a space merchant kind of deal, sort of like Elite Dangerous in a way, but it's really good at what it does with the financial simulator and stuff. Okay, the other shotgun barrel can go. The brass candlestick. I guess I can throw that in there if I want to start making more stuff. Oh, well, Freelancer is pretty sweet. Oh, and here's another good game. And I want them to make a modern version of it because it was one of those games, it was kind of like before its time. A lot of people didn't play it. I guess they didn't like it because it was a little difficult. The Descent series. You had to control all 3 dimensions, and you had to fly into like a big base, and you had to destroy the core, and you had to fight robots all the way in and out. And once you destroyed the core goes critical, and you had to get out in time. And oh gosh, what year was it? I was really into Descent. And I'm not sure if it was Descent 2 or regular Descent. I do remember one of the Descent games, it might be Descent 3 sucked, so you got to be careful which one you get. But it was like 1994 or 1995. And even though it was way back then, it was such a good game. The graphics were amazing, too, for it. There are so many good games from a long time ago that developers need to go back and remake. You know, more than just like, and I really want to get my paws on it, Homeworld. Homeworld's a good example of a game that's been remade. But I haven't played it myself. I don't know if it's good or not. But that's an example of a game that needed to be remade. This generation needs to know about Homeworld. That's how good it was. Hey, my gunsmithing is now 29. That's cool. Yeah, let's grab some more buckshot. Got 34 here. Tell it to make some more. Okay. Shotgun shells. I'm very pleased that I've got so much paper right now. So it was a good idea for me to pick up all that paper. Now these brass car radiators I can slap in here now. And oh, the potato seeds. I thought I was looking at brass. I'm looking at potato seeds. I think I've went mental. I've read completely mental. Never mind me. Never mind me. I'm harmless, I hope. Something's wrong with you, Mom. One thing I can do with that, I've got bullet tips and bullet cases. I could make some bullets right here. Maybe 9mm. I don't know. Don't want to. What? I should just leave those alone until I get a decent gun. I need to chill and relax about this stuff. I need more feathers. I got some. Let's go ahead and make some. Go ahead to recipes. Oh, you know what I did want to do? I want to make some exploding crossbow bolts. Oh, I don't want to waste duct tape. Forget that. Forget that. Steel. I'm sorry. I'm getting hyper. I'm all excited because I'm going to be able to play with my shotgun soon. It's going to be way better than the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is too darn freaking short range. Okay, now we're making those. There might even be more brass and lead in here now. Okay, we used up all the lead. The brass is loading. In fact, the only thing you make out of brass, right? Scrap brass. The only thing that comes from brass is bullet casings. So let's make a whole buttload of them. Oh yes. Oh, I gotta tell you my Doom story. Oh, this is a cool story. Okay. I'm gonna pause the game real quick. I want to give you guys complete attention on my Doom story. What year was it? I think it was. I quit Radio Shack in like, I think like May or June of 1994. So I think it might have been 93 or 92. And I had a really, really cool manager at the time at Radio Shack, and our store was one of the few Radio Shacks, such a nerd, that did not have something called Tandy Security, okay? And Tandy Security was really, really strict. You couldn't, like, hang out at your store and stuff. But one thing that our manager did is he knew that we wanted to play with computers and stuff. And as long as we got all of our work done and we were getting good sales gains and the store was in good shape and we would show up early to work and all kinds of stuff and be good employees. In fact, he was always, like, if we had a sales gain, he was taking us all out to Applebee's and stuff and he'd say, bring your date, but I'm only going to pay for one drink, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, he was great. One of the coolest people I've ever known. Anyway, as long as we were getting our work done, if you wanted to stay late and play video games, you couldn't play games during work time, but you could come in early or stay late and you couldn't play video games during store hours because he didn't want to make it look like, because you're an employee there, people walk in, you work, but you play video games, and then you have to explain, well, it's my day off or whatever, you know. So, but you could come in early before the store was open or stay late. And you can only come in a little bit early. You can only come in like around, like, say at the store I think opened at 10 or something, so you could come in around 9, which is the normal startup time. Because Tandy was the main company of Radio Shack, owned out of Fort Worth, Texas. But anyway, so we'd usually wind up staying late, sometimes quite late. And the cool things that we would get to do is we had these speakers, I think they were called Mach 3 speakers at the time. And Radio Shack, even though people put down Radio Shack, some of our stuff was pretty good quality. We had these 160-watt speakers that were liquid cooled, and we would move them from the home theater section, and we put them right next to the computer with an amplifier and everything, and we play Doom. You know how the music on Doom was? And we get a couple computers, and we network them, okay? Well, and we'd really get into it. And then by the time we got done playing everything, I had to put everything back so everything was ready for the store the next day. And here's another thing cool. Remember I said about the alarm company, the reason why we could stay late, so we had Guardian Alarm? Well, Guardian Alarm had a code, and Guardian Alarm kind of knew that we were playing video games, and they'd call at certain times, and then I'd be like, oh, hi, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. What's your code? And you had to give, like, your alarm code out to make sure everything's okay, because you had, like, and then you had another code that would be, like, your emergency code the store was broken into. So, and also, here's another deal. Our district manager knew about this, but he also knew that our store was just cranking out the numbers. People were happy with our store. And so he kind of looked the other way, and he didn't sign us up for Tandy Security. He let us stay on Guardian Alarm. So I got to play Doom, SimCity. I got to play there was not a Cthulhu. Yeah, it was like a Cthulhu game. Much really cool games, but Doom was one of the best games. And Duke Nukem 2, an early Duke Nukem, I remember playing that, but Doom was great. And so the whole deal is that me and one of the other employees, we were playing until like real late, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And there was a bad snowstorm in the area, okay? And Doom was super great, super loud. Had a great evening. We put everything up. See you later, man. Be careful driving home, man. The roads are horrible. And so I'm taking the roads to go home, all right? And I notice that there are certain roads the police had shut off, and they're telling, no, you gotta go a different route. Apparently they were that badly iced over and stuff. And I didn't live that far from the Radio Shack that I worked at, okay? 20-some minute drive, okay? Well, and I promise to get back to the game in just a second, guys. But anyway, what happened was, I was an idiot, total idiot, and I was driving way too fast. And then I was just like, oh, I don't want to deal with these police. And so I would cut through a subdivision, and I got back onto the road at different times. Well, guess what happened to me? I'm all jazzed up and totally, like, wired on playing Doom, super loud rock and roll music, all this. And I rolled my car. I started skidding side to side, fishtailing, and I rolled my car, and I was in a real bad automobile accident. Oh, by the way, when you said the word, notice what Winter X Games just said. That's back when Sierra ruled the computer gaming world. By the way, when he said the word computer gaming world, the way it has capitalized, there used to be a magazine called Computer Gaming World that was really good, and it focused on mostly PC games. Great magazine, it's gone now. But that's my Doom story. A nerd that used to work at Radio Shack and got in a bad automobile accident because he was silly after an evening of really, really cranking his brain on. But oh gosh, those Mach 3 computer or Mach 3 speakers or whatever, they were nice. We would literally we'd be frying our brains. It's 160 watt liquid cooled. It was great. Yeah, and I think maybe Ziff Davis Publishing something or other bought them and ruined them and stuff like that. And they even had really, really good articles on like strategy and stuff of computer games. But gosh, I missed that. Brass. No, I don't have that yet. I do not have that game. I like action RPGs. I've played Path of Exile. I need to play the Path of Exile. I haven't played in about a year and a half. It's been a while since I played Path of Exile. And I've also got Torchlight and Torchlight 2. Those are good ARPGs. I would love to find a science fiction action role-playing game, but I do not have Diablo. Don't have it. You should try a Torchlight. Torchlight is pretty cool and it's cheap on Steam. Let me alt-tab real quick and check out what Torchlight runs. You'd be surprised. It's really good. Okay, I'd buy them on sale because they seem a little pricey right now. Torchlight 1 is $14.99 and Torchlight 2 is $19.99. Those go on sale kind of frequently, and they're both really cool games. I would pop those on your list to watch for. Well, when you play Torchlight and Torchlight 2, you don't have to be a shooter type character if you want. You can be like an archer or mage if you want. You can be a melee character if you want. You also have pets and stuff in the game that will fight for you, and you can even send your pets back to town to sell loot. If you want a really, really good RPG, you want to get that new one that just came out. It's actually not that new. It's Eternal something, where when you use your spell powers, you use a part of your soul. Oh, what's the name of the game? Oh, shoot. Let me think here. Oh, shoot. What is the name of that game? Endless? Maybe it's Endless. Let me look. ENDLES. Not Endless Legend. I don't want to get this wrong. Once I see it, I'll know what it is. No. Not Devilian. It's, let me open up my library and see. Just gonna scroll through my library and see if it jumps out at me. You know what's sad is when you have like 700 games, going down only down to C. Oh, I loved all the Sierra games. King's Quest, Space Quest, Leisure Suit Larry and the Land of the Lounge Lizards, etc. Now, somebody, I think, was it you, Jashad, or was it somebody else told me that originally Lost Ark was not going to be available in the United States, but now it is? I went through a phase where I really loved Ultima. The Ultima series. I've always loved the Elder Scrolls series. I've always loved, like, Deus Ex. Hold on, I'm looking here. Oh, gosh. I also like to just recommend really, really good freaking games. I'm looking at these, I'm like, if I told you about all the games to recommend, like... I love the Crazy Machines games, little puzzles. Dead Space 2. Dungeons of Dreadmore. Dungeon Defenders. Here's a great game that a lot of people don't have that you need to get. If you like to play controller games, that's a side scroll that's got really, really good graphics. Get Dust, an Elysian Tale. Elysian Tale. I'm still looking for the name of that that RPG that I was thinking of. And I can't even remember what letter it starts with. I'm just hoping that the name jumps out at me. This is very embarrassing. Grand Theft Auto series, of course. Yeah, Ultima 6, probably my favorite RPG, one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Was it Ultima 6 or Ultima 4? Oh gosh, I'm getting so bad on and stuff like that. Just Cause 2 you gotta get if you don't have it. That's another must-buy in my opinion. I'm still looking here. Lego Marvel Superheroes is surprisingly good. The Metro series, 2033, 2033 Redux. Mountain Blade series. Don't buy Napoleonic Warfare. I don't have Mountain Blade Vikings yet, but I want to get it. I should have got it when it was on sale. I kicked myself for not getting it. Pac-Man Championship Edition DX is great. I'm just scrolling down here, trying to... Pillars of Eternity! There it is. This is an amazing RPG. And I highly recommend it. It went through Kickstarter. It was a really, really good Kickstart campaign. Pillars of Eternity. Okay? And apparently they've got some DLC and stuff for it. I don't know anything at all about the DLC. Here's another thing. I have not played Pillars of Eternity all the way through yet, but every time I pick it up and play it, I really, really enjoy it, and I will be streaming it sometime. Yeah. What happened was a lot of people went EverQuest. I was an Ultima Online player. I had like several castles and keeps and lots of other buildings and things like that. Loved the game. Really, really loved Felucca. Really, really loved sometimes being a Dreadlord. You know, really, really bad PKer. Sometimes being an anti-PKer. And then they ruined the game by coming out with something called Trammel. They split the world into Trammel and Felucca, and that was the beginning of the end of Ultima Online, in my opinion. Ultima Online, I think, is still around, but there's probably not very many servers left. And I think Electronic Arts may have sold Ultima Online. But at one point, I got so ticked off at Ultima Online, I used to tell people that I was going to be there until the day they shut that game down if I was still alive, you know. But I got to the point where one time I just got so upset, had so many issues with it, paid the Game Master over a certain issue, they wouldn't help me. I had lost like a whole bunch of rares, and it wasn't my fault. And so I just went ahead and I took all my characters. I didn't even bother with messing with my houses or telling anybody. I probably should have told people in game goodbye, because probably a lot of people would just probably wonder what happened to me. So I knew a lot of people in that game, which is really bogus. I'm not going to do that to a community ever again. And that was back in, I think, what year did I quit? I think I quit in 98 or something. But anyway, when I left, I deleted all my characters. I took all my Ultima Online stuff, and I threw it away, and I made sure I didn't know what the password was and all this stuff, so I couldn't go back. I cut the ties completely. I have played EverQuest a little tiny bit, and is it EverQuest 3? What's the EverQuest that's out right now? I have a character in EverQuest, but and I only played it a little bit when I had that Sony Online Access with PlanetSide 2. But I haven't played that character in a while. I may go back and play some more of it, because the new EverQuest is not too bad. There's a new one coming out where you can like customize the world and stuff. I haven't messed with that though. But let me highly recommend to you Pillars of Eternity. Wait till it's on sale, obviously. It's $44.99. It's just what the Hero Edition is. I don't know. I don't know which one I have. Let me look real quick. If I add Championship Edition to say I have that. Pillars Edition, Champion Edition, you already own one or more of the items in it. Okay, I have just the basic Pillars of Eternity. Yeah. But anyway, we got a zombie to kill outside. It looks like they killed themselves. Okay, it's a blood moon. Oh, crap. Well, we're going to get to use our shotgun then. Is any more lead in here? I'm sorry, I'm just constantly yammering. I hope I'm being entertaining, though. You could tell I'm a very, 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 very passionate about gaming. What I like. What I don't like. And one of the things I hope that I can help you guys do is find really, really awesome games. And hopefully you guys can enjoy my passion as I play the games. And I really want to figure out how to... I've got this old computer sitting right next to me. In fact, I have the new computer sitting on a dolly, and the room's a mess right now with cables going everywhere and stuff. I've got the old computer. I want to figure out something to do with the old computer. Maybe use that, put a capture card in that, and have that do the video for the stream. I don't know, or maybe use it as a multiplayer server if it's powerful enough. I don't know what to do yet. I've got a lot to learn about like multiplayer servers and things. But I would love to set that up. Originally, I wanted to have multiplayer servers for Minecraft, 7 Days to Die, Terraria, and I can't remember the fourth one. There was a fourth one that I was really, really into, and I can't remember it right now, so I'm drawing a blank. But that we got to at least do a 7 Days to Die server, you know. Everybody's got Minecraft servers. We got to do a 7 Days to Die server. An idea to have like TeamSpeak, where if anybody's like participating in the community, they should be able to hop on. You know, people that have contributed. You know, because that'll help. You know. Quest for Go is one of the first RPGs. Oh, let me tell you about another series of RPGs. I want you to look up Spiderweb Software on Steam. Spiderweb Software. They have like the Nethergate, Avedon, Avernum, Geniforge. That's a really good company if you like old style RPGs. Yes, I'm probably going to ask you to help me with that sometime, Sergeant Dushot. Eventually, I got to do that. I've got to update the Patreon page. I've got to get my overlays and stuff done again. I have a program that will even let people play like little car racing games with the overlay. I want to figure out a way to have the chat come up on my monitor so I can see chat too and different things like that. But tell you guys, go look at Spiderweb Software. Now those will frequently go on sale. You want to see some really really good old style RPGs? This guy's great, and he'll frequently put them on sale cheaply, real cheaply. Good RPGs. Dragon Age is actually good. I haven't played those all the way through though. I have. I promise to get back to the game in just a second. I'm very in a super ultra good mood. I love talking about this stuff. Dragon Age. Why is it not coming up? Dragon. I thought I had Dragon Age 2. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I'm thinking Witcher or something. Okay, I know I have... Let me look at Witcher real quick. Okay, I have Witcher, the Enhanced Edition. I have the Witcher 2, Assassins and Kings Edition. I don't have Witcher 3. And for some reason, I was thinking that I have Dragon Age, but I don't have Dragon Age, sorry. Did I get the last link you sent me on Steam? Let me check. Sign into friends list. One moment. I just got a beep here. One moment to see what the beep is. The Stream Pro IO. I checked into that, and a lot of those. That's like it's an overlay, but the overlay takes up a lot of the screen, you know, and covers them up. I do need to learn more about it because I could probably use it for more than just that. But yes, I did bookmark that. The bot that I'm thinking about using, I believe is, let me look and see if it's called DeepBot. But I'm going to have to pay them $10 a month to reactivate it. Let me see here. Yeah, DeepBot. I need to look into getting DeepBot hooked back up again. And some other stuff. Because I want to have a point system going again and all different kinds of things. Yeah. I have so much to learn. And I've neglected the website. You know how I got the website and got StickyHamster.com? I want to go ahead and have active forums and contests and all kinds of stuff on the forums. And just 50 different directions. And I'm dealing some issues with my health, but whatever. But I'm determined to conquer that stuff. Let me go and make some more buckshot here. By the way, this has been a fairly uneventful blood moon. So I'm pretty happy about that. What am I missing? I got buckshot, I got gunpowder, I got powder. I should be able to make them. Recipes. Okay, I was just being mental. There we go. Okay, making 45 more shells. We're gonna need to get our paws on some more, Yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get going back to the gym. It's like I put off going to the gym. And what happens is every time I go to the gym, I always feel great about it. I have a good time. I feel great. I get home. I can rest like a baby. You know what I mean? And I just need to get back on it and do it right. Okay, this cement, I'm going to combine this. Recipes. Concrete mix. Craft. Okay. So this can go back. Got our shotgun. We're going to put our shotgun here in this slot. For now. 123 shells to start with. I got 241 crossbow bolts. We're good. I got some more brass I can throw in. And once I get some more feathers, I got lots of steel arrowheads ready to rock. So I can put away this extra gunpowder. I still have more than 300 paper. Yeah, I'm going to go pick a fight with some zombies. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the shotgun shells for stuff like when I'm backpedaling against things like dogs. Or when I have to use it. You want to know the best thing for me, more than any other exercise on my back and knees? Is just, I get on the treadmill and I walk. And I just walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. That's the best thing for me, personally. And I want to get walking around in my neighborhood again. Oh, you're doing that huge wall? You told me about that. I have a really, really nice police station that I've reinforced, but I need to do more. And I've got 459 concrete mix made so far. Well, a little bit more now. So we're going to go get some more stones and keep on it. And I'm going to be taking a massive amount of resources over there. The funny thing is like one part of my world, I have a surplus of certain things. And another part of my world, I'm like lacking. So it's almost like I need to do like trading with myself. Like over there, I want to bring a whole bunch of massive sand over here for bottles and stuff. And bring back water and things, because there's like lakes and stuff over there. And here, I need stuff like massive amounts of lumber, massive amounts of rebar, and concrete mix. So I'm actually literally going to take stuff over there. Let's eat some meat stew here. Get this wellness up a little bit. We're at 88. And I need to not screw around. I need to not get myself killed anymore. I want to get back up over 144. That's my goal soon. Let's drink goldenrod till we're full. The other thing I might do is make a whole bunch of blunderbusses here. Let's see, what do I need? Recipes. I'm looking. I keep forgetting the recipe on it. Short iron pipe, forged iron, wood spring. That's not too bad at all. Okay. So, short iron pipe. Get the wood. Oh, we already have wood. Get that. I thought I had like a ridiculous number of pipes. This is the kind of stuff that you can make, or you can just pull them off of cars. So, blunderbuss. Those springs. You need 2 springs. Oh, it's actually kind of a lot, you know. 4 pipes, 4 iron, 1 wood, 2 spring. No, I'm not gonna waste that. Yeah, I do have a lot more of ammo left from that. So eventually, once I raise the skill up a command, I'll make one more blunderbuss. But for now, let's not be wasteful with it. I got 496 forged iron, 40 forged steel. We got the wrench. This wrench needs repair. 594. That's not bad. Only lost 6. Well, in that one police station that I have reinforced, I have 6 forges going. Imagine how many zombies I attract. It's kind of crazy. Animal fat, animal hides. 548. Gotta repair that. I need to make repair kits. We'll just do this like that. Yeah, 546. That's nice. Only lost. Went from 548 to 546 when I repaired it. And we're going to max out our grain alcohol here. For making concrete, it's almost like you need a crazy number, you know? We're going to go tear apart more cars. We're going to go searching. I got a lot of my inventory opened up here. I should grab a stack of meat stew, so I'll grab that. I'll grab that. Now that's not too much overkill, and I got plenty to carry. Okay, it's almost in-game morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We can add this brass here. Take most of this wood out so I don't waste it. We're going to come back with a lot of stone to throw into here, too. Put that on. And I still haven't found a desert. I would love to find a desert. The crossbow's a great weapon. By the way, a bow and arrow is a great weapon too. The advantage of the crossbow hits harder. Okay? Bow and arrow is a little harder to aim, but you can fire faster. I wonder which one has more overall DPS if you're accurate. And I got meds, I got cloth fragments so I can make bandages. Let me make 5 bandages right now. I'll put those here. Here. One second, I'm checking something here on Steam. Does anybody want to try a free copy of Dead Island Epidemic? I think it was a multiplayer game, but I think they shut it down. I've got a code for it. If anybody wants the code, I can send it. I don't know if the game is even up anymore. I think it's even out of the store. But if anybody on Steam wants it, just send me a message on Steam. Whoever sends me a message first, I'll send it to them. But I think it's offline, so the code will probably not do any good. So you might even want to look up Dead Island Epidemic Open Beta to see if it's even running anymore. It was like kind of like Dead Island turned into a MOBA. Yeah, like League of Legends but it was a Dead Island MOBA. I thought it was kind of cool. I wouldn't have thrown any money at it though. But hey, some games are free to play. They're good, and you just want to play them. Okay, now I'm gonna stop the video and then start the video again. I'm cutting it for you.